Well, hi everyone, it's Emily from Chasing Simple, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of prep for some outdoor living that we will be doing this summer. We love to live in our outdoor space this time of year, and so I've got a couple of tasks to check off of my list. I need to paint my window box that I had newly installed this year, and then I also want to top off all of my pots with a little bit of fresh potting soil. It'll be probably 3 weeks before I'm ready to pot them up. I usually pot them up on Mother's Day weekend, and so I'm looking forward to doing that, but want to kind of make sure I'm all ready to go. I need to uncover all of my patio furniture and get that, arranged and put in the right spots on my patio. I kind of gather it up to keep it from blowing away during the winter and cover it to protect it. So need to go ahead and take care of that. And then I just need to hose everything off and wipe everything down so that it's kind of ready for use this year. And then I need to roll out my outdoor rug, which I don't keep out all year round. I also need to put out the little umbrella at our kids' picnic table that I keep stored away during the winter. And I need to hang up some holders for our hoses so that they aren't just a total disaster like they are now. So if you'd like to get some outdoor prep ready for your own summer outdoor living, then I hope you'll join me today as I knock a couple of these things off of my list. And would you take a minute and like this video and subscribe for more content like this? So we are coming off of kind of a rainy evening, and the rain is done for the day. So I am going to go ahead and just wipe this window box down that my husband had gotten me for my birthday. And this is the first year that we have this. So this is like a paintable surface, and it doesn't have to be painted, but you can paint it. And I'm glad I did, because I decided to paint it my trim color, and I just feel like I love it so much more now that it is all painted. But right now I'm just using a little garage towel to kind of get things wiped down before I get started with the paint. So last year I picked up this paint to paint our front door, and I just kind of needed to give it a refresh. And I think I maybe painted it a different color, but getting it to be our trim color just looks really nice to me. And then it didn't have all of the markings from the previous owner on it. And I think we had also changed our lock set. So I did it for all of those reasons. But anyways, I have probably half a quart left, and this was the same color that I wanted to use on this window box. And I'm using Sherwin Williams Analytical Gray, and I would say it's not really a gray at all. It's kind of like a soft green, pale taupe kind of color, and it's a super durable exterior paint, so this will work really nicely for this application. And I was super pleased with how easily this took paint, and it didn't require any prep, and it just took 2 coats to kind of get this all ready to go. So loving this window box, and really excited for putting my herbs in this year. I'm going to kind of have like a kitchen herb garden. That window goes right out to my kitchen. Next, it's time for me to take the covers off of my patio furniture. We bought this patio set last year, and if you want to hear more about that, I have a very chatty garden and outdoor living conversation that I did earlier in the year when I was kind of preparing. But it tells you all about what we did for furniture and all of that. And this set is from Walmart. We have really loved it. I think it looks way higher end than it actually is. And it comes with these covers, which is super nice. So these covers were fantastic all winter, and I would say we're pretty much good on snow, at least for the year. We'll probably still get some rain, but when we get rain, it's for a few minutes at a time. It's not like drenching for hours and hours. So just getting these put away and just kind of getting things tidied up. During the winter, I do push our sofa and the 2 chairs kind of together, mostly to kind of give them a windbreak so they don't move around on me. But of course, I want to divide those and get them set up so that we can really be out here. So as I'm moving the furniture out and just kind of getting it into place, I am continuously regretting the spring day that I gave my son a sensory bin of birdseed and let him enjoy that out here while I did a couple things in my yard. That is everywhere, and we have been feeding the birds just forevermore. So some regrets as far as that goes, but I will say it was a lovely hour of time in the garden. So I do typically take our pots and just move them over to our side yard and gather them all together during the winter time. And I don't know, I guess, why I do that, but maybe so I don't have to look at them in their death out the windows all winter long. But I did move them when I did my potting bench project, which you can watch in the video linked above. But it's time for me to bring them out and to put them all around. And so I'm placing them where we set them last year, which is a good spot, I think. And now I am just hosing down all of my patio furniture. All of this is actually metal, and so even though the legs look like wood and the top of the table looks like wood, it is metal. And so this stuff is so durable during the winter. I don't have to cover it. I don't have to worry about it getting rained on or anything like that, which I really like. I think that's really nice for the way that this works. And the thing is that I don't really like having to store or baby patio furniture. Like, if you're outdoor furniture, please be all in and be outdoor furniture. I don't want to have to maintain you or stain you or cover you, you know? And I think that's a reasonable request. So if you're with me, I would highly recommend these tables. We did 2 tables so that they're really nice and long and we can entertain a crowd. And, if it rains or if there's a lot of pollen or something, then I sometimes need to run the hose over them a couple times during the summer, and then I just wipe them down quickly with a towel, but they are really easy to live with. This sweet little patio table was a gift to us a couple of years ago from some friends that are very dear, and they had lovely memories of their childhood spent at a little child-sized picnic table, and so they wanted our son to have those too, and boy has he. It's been wonderful. My dad did put a really nice level of finish on this for me that has been very weatherproof, which has been wonderful. This is wood, not metal, and it's worked really well for us. It does have an umbrella, which I store in our garage during the off season, and so just wanted to get this wiped off and pulled into place, and then the umbrella put out. I am rolling out my rug, which is an outdoor rug, and it is also from Walmart, and just putting it out in this little furniture arrangement. I always love what this adds to this area, but I don't keep it out all year round. I'm sure you could, but I really feel like it gets super yellow, and these rugs are pretty inexpensive, so I do actually replace it annually. And I recognize that that is not a great move for our planet, and that some of you will take issue with that. And I just think that we are all entitled to doing it our own way. So I hope that you will understand and give some grace. Before I got started on all of this morning, I placed a quick Walmart drop-off order and just needed a few household items, and among those were a few more bags of potting soil. And I love having the potting soil delivered this time of year because it's just so nice that you don't have to have the debris in your car and they just bring it to you. And I have Walmart Plus, so delivery is free, and I just love using that service. So I'm headed out to the front of my house to grab that, and we'll be bringing that to the back so that I can fill up my window box. One of the things I love about summer is just how much it lends itself to longer days and casual entertaining, even last minute. Like, do you guys want to just join us for dinner? We're throwing burgers on the grill, and no real notice, no real plan, just kind of enjoying time with people that you hold really dear. We try to eat as many of our meals outside as we possibly can during the summer. So this really is like our house during the summer. It's shady in the evening, and really like anything after 3 p.m. it's pretty shady, so it's really pleasant out here. And I mean, it's even pleasant kind of in the morning for a little bit. And so it's just a real delight to be out here. So it feels good to get potting soil out here, and just even to have my hands in the dirt a little bit, and to be looking forward to fresh herbs and beautiful flowers all summer long with people that I really hold dear. So I'm super excited about what this summer will hold, and it feels really good to just prepare the way for those things to happen. So would just encourage you to do that too, so that you can enjoy the summer living when it starts happening. And I think you might be relieved to know that I did hang a hose holder and looped my hose up over it, and so my yard looks significantly less junky than it did before. And fingers crossed, I will actually do the work of putting this away each day when I'm done watering as well. Well, thanks for joining me today. I hope you got as much done as I did getting your outdoor living space prepped, and that you are all ready for late spring and summer. So do take a minute to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe so that you don't miss any more content like this.